envy right now, man. If I could grow a mohawk, I'd do it.
I was thinking that you and me could do the old Legion of Doom haircut. So you could be Hawk and I could be Animal.
Hey, were your ears burning or something when we because we've got this other video and you literally turned up as we're going to turn it on.
Perfect.
No, I just finished teaching the kids BJJ and I just finished doing a bit of work. So I thought I'd try and catch the end of the conversation if I could. So yeah.
Amazing! You
Perfect.
turned up at a perfect moment.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I think that I don't know, but there was I've done about 4 rounds by now. All right. Rewind. This is just stupid stuff. This is great, isn't it? Go back to before I sweep him. I want to I'll talk about that. All right. So play it.
Hold on one second.
So here. Right. So look, I start just rotating here. Which way am I going? Go on. Go through. Which way? There. So I've hooked his leg. He can only go. Is that a berimbolo?
Yeah.
I think it's a back take from the truck. This is trying to get to the truck here. Is that's what I would call it.
Right. Yeah. All right. The rolling back take. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing around with that because I like doing roly polies, and then I just started to try and drag myself up his body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didn't get that, but it was. I think I got the sweep. Keeping my head close, shoulder in, trying to actually do a bit of jiu-jitsu. Right, so with my legs, there's a leg weave going on, actually. I think if you just play it forward a little bit, please, Ryan. There, stop. Right, so look, he's all twisted up. So his hips are facing one way, shoulder pressure the other way. My right leg is over his left leg and tucking itself underneath the bottom leg, because then I can just twist the body like that. It's horrible, and it's a great way into the mount.
Yeah, my spine's completely misaligned there.
Yeah,
it's just it's a horrible position to be in.
Sorry, Fahed.
That's all right.
I'm just going to apologise a lot to you now. Look, and so there, boom. I think do I make the mount, or are you just being a slippery fish?
I think I'm being slightly slippery there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinning, the knee down. I like a bit of that.
What are you thinking here, Fahed? What are you trying to do?
I enjoy rolling with Yusuf because I don't get to do it that often, and his game seems to change every single time I roll with him. So I'm just actually having a look and feeling what he's doing to see what I can possibly learn from it. What I'm attempting to do here is, I think I think Craig Jones calls this "get the fuck up" guard, kind of like an inverted butterfly hook, and I'm trying to use that to kind of elevate him so I can go back to a traditional kind of like a butterfly guard. But at the moment I'm just trying to sort of like keep him off me a bit, but he's got great head positioning and is using a lot of that kind of almost body lock type of passing to kind of like just keep me down and just keep me honest there.
And I can see you have a leg weave as well, which is what you were quite effective with in our sparring session.
There. So that's nice. So as I've stepped back, my left knee goes between his legs, and again, it's just a kind of a nice tight position. But I actually stepped round, still got the leg weave or the arm in. So yeah, it's very hard to not pass it because the hips are pinned and the body is twisted in 2 different directions. I think I was very tight that day actually, and then into side control.
Yeah, so that's
that was a nice turn, wasn't it?
I keep on trying to work that I think they call it the ghost escape, I think people have kind of cotton on to it now. Kind of, I try to lift you up one way, then kind of go the other way. But I think people have kind of realised what I'm doing and scouted it really well. Put myself in a really bad position here. Yeah, so this armbar defense that I'm working is where I'm just grabbing hold of Yusuf's wrist. So every time he tries to pull the armbar free, he's actually kind of breaking the grip and giving me a bit of elbow, but I've just kind of almost given him my back, and working kind of like a lot of Priit stuff from here as well, kind of like his back defense stuff. So I'm quite big on Priit Mihkelson at the moment, so I'm not too worried here.
You had a triangle around him there, but like sideways, looked uncomfortable.
So I'm just trying to get my shoulders back on the mat at the moment, but he's doing quite a good job of blocking it.
No, it's really good at, I talk a lot about that, like bringing your chin to your shoulder defense on the back. That I call it the Philly shell defense. I just think it's really useful to be thinking about where the choking hand's always going to be coming from and denying access to there. I know Priit Mihkelson is big on that as well.
Yeah.
I like this defense that you're doing, Fahed.
It's a bit risky. It is a bit risky, but yeah.
Oh, it's lovely, really lovely.
Yeah, we got into quite a weird thing there, didn't we?
Yeah, this is great.
Right, so look, this is going K-guarding here, and he rolls with it quickly enough that time.
Big deep breath there.
Look, stop it here, right? So this is a really interesting position. Can we sort of like just rewind it a bit? And let me just see how. So let's roll through. So here I'm in a half guard-ish. No, so I'm inverting so I can attack that kind of K guard. Go into that. And look at how I've got his foot. So all I've done is I've pulled his foot, and he has to go with me. So otherwise he's going to tear his knee. So I've rotated around. I've still got his foot. Play it again. Right, now watch what I do with my legs here. So my legs aren't in the best position. So my right leg, my bottom one, is just coming up and controlling. Now, there, and I've locked it off. Pause it. Oh, come back a few frames, please. A little bit more. Right, so a little bit more, actually. There, stop there, right? So I don't know whether you kind of understand the position that I'm in. I'm sort of like, I'm in a 50-50, but my foot is between his legs. It's not over to the side, and I'm locking it off as if I'm like almost doing a triangle on his leg. And I'm, and the locking leg is coming across his hips. Okay, so it's really locking down his body, so his movement's going to be very restricted. Okay, so if you play it through there, so look, I've really got right, and so look how I've now controlling his hips. I'm controlling my roll. I've got no problems with the roll. I'm now extending the legs. I've underhooked the leg there. We roll through. And look, here, boom. There, I've got there. And that's it.
Yeah. It's almost like a inside Sankaku position.
It's actually the opposite. So but you're right. It is a Sankaku. I mean,
if you just play the whole movement through, Ryan, just so you can see it sort of like at the speed that it goes at.
Yeah. So exactly like Yusuf says, that his bottom leg, not in this position, but as he pulls him over, his right leg wants to be in between his legs. Right now it's not. Now it's on the floor. But he actually wants to withdraw that out and bring it through. And as soon as he does, he's in a good position.
And this is all a fight. Like how I'm controlling bringing my foot up and controlling his knee. That's just as much getting into position. there, and then boom, it's finished.
Yep.
So again, I suppose from the very first days of doing jiu-jitsu with you guys basically, and Gavin, the principles of was it position before submission?
Yeah.
Right. There, and so again, I've wrapped myself. I've gone and done it again. And again, if you just rewind it slightly there, Ryan, to where he's standing up still, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay, so just run it. I'm going to say pause in a second. So I invert, I think, here, and I want to get a foot between his legs. There, and look, I grab his foot, and as soon as I've got the end of the lever, it's the weakest part. He is going to turn with me. All that he's feeling the pressure in his knee. I'm assuming, Fahed, yeah.
Yeah.
And look, and from here, because I didn't get I've transitioned to the inside Sukaku. And from here, I've got inside Sukaku, or I think I go for, I do that. Again, you could do knee slice passing and stuff like that. I do that.
Yusuf, why didn't you go for the knee bar from that position?
Because I'm really crap at submissions. I think as well, because I was just, me and Fahed were just having such a nice time. Just kind of, and it's, I think when I did first start training, one of the things that I did, again, what I learned was, position before submission, and also just the importance of flow rolling. I'm, we don't need to beat 7 bells out of each other all the time. And actually, we kind of, with the guys at Ali Pally, it's why I can't keep on coming back to us. It's because we just work so well together. There's a lot of flow rolling and exploring of position. It's about the journey, man. It's not about the destination. Although I tried to, and the bell went, and I still didn't submit him.
The Priit stuff about kind of just hiding your chin a little bit. It's really good for when someone's got your back. So I'm a little bit trickier to submit. Now.
Yeah,
I think I'm a little bit too comfortable there. I need to stop letting people take my back. Not that I let you take my back, but just kind of I don't think it's a big deal when.
No, absolutely. You're a pain in the arse to submit.
I think it's really, really good. Actually, I think you and I both we take each other's back quite a lot, Fahed, when we spar. And I think it's great because you have to be good at defending the back. If you're always just never letting anybody on your back and pushing really hard and sparring, you're never going to learn how to defend it properly.
Yeah.
And I think with certainly with modern gi, you have to be able to defend yourself from the back because, I think no gi is paring down into sort of like, very specific movement sets, which, either you're attacking from or you've got to be able to defend from really kind of effectively. And being able to defend your back is incredibly important.
Yeah, I agree. Great, guys. So I think we're coming up on probably an hour on this recording. I think this has just been fantastic. I'm really happy that we did this. All right, everybody. Thanks for this. This has been really brilliant, and we'll do this again next week.
Fantastic. Bye. Thanks ever so much. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.